Good morning, or whatever time of day it is where you are. Look at that Hawaiian scene, or tropical scene on the back of this guitar. This is a 1932 National Triolean, and I got this at Gruen Guitars. Maybe the only guitar I've ever really bought at Gruen, because Wes cut me such a sweet, not so much of a deal as far as the cost, but the ability to pay it off over the course of a whole summer and not really pressuring me. Like, I would send in money and I paid for it with per diem on an Emmylou Harris tour. So thank you, Emmylou. I mean, look at this thing. It's gorgeous. It's this crazy, like, Duco gold green color. It matches my shirt, and that's always important. The guitar matches the shirt. They say, does the hat match the purse? Well, does the guitar match the shirt? In this case, yes, it does. And I wanted to say thanks to everybody for watching my live streams I've been doing. Maybe I should just do one on the interweb and not just Facebook, but it seems like my demographic is on Facebook more than anything, so I'll go with that. I like to just go with what's simple. Turn the phone on, make sure it makes me look left-handed. That's my specialty these days, because I love Hendrix, and Kurt Cobain. So, Albert King, left-handed guitar players are cool. They're some of the coolest. So, Elliot Easton from the Cars, so. But I wanted to play my national today, and this is, I guess, all these are a lick of the day. I have a YouTube channel called Will Kimbrough Lick of the Day 2020. And I think people aren't looking at it very much because they're seeing it on Facebook. But if you want to see them all together, they're on a list. Everything I've done this year is on there. So I'm going to do this song called Wash and Fold, which is one of my favorites. It's on the second Daddy record, Daddy for a Second Time. And I wrote this based on life experience on the road. Providence, Rhode Island. Years ago, I had to get my laundry done, and I didn't want to sit in another laundromat for another day in another wonderful city, so I just went to the first laundromat place I saw that wasn't just, washers and dryers where you sit there and smoke and watch your stuff get done. So I dropped it off at these guys, and there were like 5 Italian-American brothers in there sweating and yelling at each other. It was wonderful. It's kind of like Cake Boss of laundry, if you know what I'm talking about. They were like, you idiot, blah, 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 blah. Just fantastic. Right out of, could have been in New Orleans. It was like the central grocery of laundry. So I said, I want to drop these off. He goes, yeah, well, you just do wash and fold, So it was a wonderful experience. My clothes were beautifully done, and I felt really like a grown-up, And then a few months later, I had the same experience in New York City, except it was the New York City version of it, which was, it was twice as much money, and they folded my clothes like they were angry at me. And so they were clean, but it was more like, a little New York, like, yeah, wash and fold, whatever. So, sorry about the bad accents. I'm just going crazy in this pandemic. But I'm healthy, and so is my family, so I'm considering myself very lucky. The live broadcasts have been a success, mainly just because I got to do them, but to also have the gravy on top that people actually tuned in and make requests is beautiful. So I'm going to do Wash and Fold for you. This is a song about life lessons, and it's very thoughtful. And so it's also based around the Dr. John piano instructional video, Dr. John New Orleans Piano, and it used to be up on YouTube because that company that did those videotapes back in the 80s went out of business, and I guess they haven't licensed it yet, but it should be on like Amazon Prime or something, or whatever. It should be available, because he showed you how to do a piano roll, and I figured it out on guitar one day. So it's like, and it's like the Professor Longhair, Toots Washington, like old ragtime piano roll. And I don't mean a roll like a player piano, but like a piano roll. It's like Dr. John's like, you got to learn to play your rolls. Your roll. You got to learn your rolls. And it's all these like, little rolling piano things that I just tried to, So I'll do the piano roll throughout the lick of this song. I'm in open G on this 1932 National, and it's kind of hard to play the action super high, but it's what's so good for slide. And people bought these guitars not just because they look cool. This is made out of steel. It's a big trash can, and it's loud. It's got a resonator pi 10 looking thing in there that makes it louder. So before amplification, people wanted to compete with like a trumpet or a clarinet or a violin, a true loud solo instrument. They play these. It barks like a dog. Yeah, like Son House doing Death Letter. Anyway, I'm going to play this for you. Wash and fold. Now meet me down at the wash and fold. And let me dance before I get too old. And don't be quiet, baby, don't be cold. Meet me down at the wash and fold. Sitting pretty, sitting high and dry. I'm not lonesome, so I won't cry. And I'm not ready for no by and by. Sitting pretty, sitting high and dry. Think I'm ready for my close-up now. It's time to barbecue the sacred cow. Hallelujah, mama, don't ask how. Think I'm ready for my close-up now. I think I'm ready for it. I've been blowing bubbles at the laundrette. Show you just how clean a man can get. Rubbing, scrubbing till we're soaking wet. Blowing bubbles at the laundrette. The washateria's open, babe. Hey, you can struggle, you can scrimp and save, but you can't take it with you to your grave. The washateria's open, babe. Wash and fold it with me all night long. There ain't nothing dirty, there ain't nothing wrong. You won't be worried about a thing for long. Wash and fold it with me all night long. Wash and fold it with me. I've been blowing bubbles at the laundrette. Hey, let's go swimming in the Pontchartrain, and let's go running naked in the Mobile rain. Hop a boxcar on a Memphis train, and we'll swim across the Pontchartrain. Now I've been smoking possum with the chimney sweeps, and the Mississippi River running 3 miles deep. There's a little bitty baby snoring fast asleep, smoking possum with the chimney sweep. Now bring us whiskey, tender, bring us beer. I wanna tattoo you and pierce your ears. There ain't no ancient Chinese secret here. Bring us whiskey, tender, bring us beer. Right over here, right over here. Let's go swimming in the Pontchartrain, and running naked in the Mobile rain. I hop a boxcar on the Memphis train, swim across the Pontchartrain. Yeah, well, man. Now meet me down at the wash and fold, and let me dance before I get too old. Now don't be quiet, baby, don't be cold. Meet me down at the wash and fold. Yeah, yeah. Wash and fold. Everybody stay dry. I know it's been stormy. And stay safe. I know it's been sickly. Stay healthy. Be kind. Wear your Hawaiian shirt. Play your national guitar. National. Love y'all.